Yeah, I don't know what this is, but I don't know what to call it, but it's just some expression. Thought I'd get it off my chest. Look, it was just another sleepless night scrolling on Twitter, and all I saw was the usual life updates, drama, and racism. But the racism hit differently tonight. Seeing how people blatantly displayed their hatred toward another race, it made me sad. It nearly had me in tears, nearly had tears running down my face. It had me reflecting on my own experiences, how I would be treated differently based on how I look. It made me think about the times I got followed in stores, the times I was asked to empty my pockets, yet others left no problem. The times when my teachers would tell us the black kids are all failures. The times when girls wouldn't date me because I was black, or because their parents wouldn't like that. They were told to avoid my kind. Tonight was different. Twitter brought so much to my mind. All the pain I've experienced for just being me, a colored human being. I can struggle to find words for how it feels, but there's none. If I were to try and describe it, I would just say why. Why do we hate? Why do we see with prejudice? Why do we seek to destroy rather than build? Is it really just the color of one's skin? Why are we fighting each other? All we're doing is creating rifts between one another, damaging each other and ignoring problems. I didn't choose to be black, so don't blame me for speaking on how I feel or how I'm treated. It's not easy living in a society that constantly reminds me of who I am, and constantly makes me feel like I don't belong, or that I should just change who I am. It feels like insanity. Like when people mention that we're killing each other, let's not ignore how guns got to the hood in the first place, or how we've been systematically forced into poor communities, left with hunger pains and all the bad in the world to satisfy them. Being taught to hate yourself will damage you. Systemically, you'll despise those who look like you. Backed by tools of mass destruction, how easy is it to kill someone who looks like you? Everybody has free will and choices to make, but not everyone has the privilege of education, food, comfort, acceptance, love, and freedom of crippling racism. From young, I was taught that I was different from other kids. It ranged from being left out of games on the playground in elementary school to being on the receiving ends of looks of disgust when walking through middle to high class neighborhoods. There's so much I could say, but honestly it just hurts. Because no matter how much you say, people will still turn and selfishly make it about them. Let me ask you some questions though. When your brother is hurting and in pain, do you stop him from sharing just to say how his pain makes you feel? Do you ignore his expression because of how you perceive him? Do you get angry and say he's victimizing himself when he just needs a hand? Given the history of this continent and this world, the history of blacks and many other groups of people of color, why would we even question the hurt they feel, or they say they feel? Why would we even question the negative experiences being reported without considering how they must feel? It makes me feel like I'm not wanted in this country or this continent. As a black man and a lower class citizen, the world spins, people continue to live in the storm. But let's take a moment to recognize the fallen brothers and sisters, lives taken by racism. Listen to the blood that cries out of the soil. When will this end? I pray it ends before I have children, because I'm not sure if I can stand seeing them being treated like this. Change.